chicken soup, homemade, delightful, full of goodness, and as the title mentions, fit for a king. Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. This is amazing. Let's get on with it. Okay, we're gonna get straight in on this one. Large pot. In there I've got some oil. You could use any oil you like. I'm using a sunflower oil. And we're gonna get our chicken in. Now what I've got here is 1 kg of chicken, or 2.2 pounds of chicken. Skin is on, bone is in. Like I say, different parts, wings, thighs, legs, whatever. You can use any part of the chicken that you want. It all goes in. We're gonna add some salt and pepper only at this stage. And we're gonna fry this around for about 5 or 6 minutes. Bit of salt, bit of black pepper, 5 or 6 minutes. We'll soon have this beautiful chicken soup done. Okay, so we've got a nice bit of colour on here. This chicken's on its way. Next up, we're going to add chicken stock. There's about a litre there, or just over a litre of chicken stock. What we're going to do now, we're going to bring that to the boil, get it on a nice rolling boil, lid on, about 20 minutes. What we want is that chicken to start to fall off the bone. Okay, off comes the lid. Let some steam out there. Now, what we need to do is we need to separate the chicken, get all the chicken out, let it cool down a little bit, and then you need to get all the meat off the bone. If you want, keep the skin. I'll be keeping the skin as well. Discard the bones, set it aside, and then get the rest of the liquid out. We've got some incredible stock now. Get that separate and come back here with an empty saucepan. Okay, so just while we're preparing the chicken, let's take a look at the other ingredients. So I've got 1 can of tomatoes, 1 large onion, about 3 carrots, celery, mushrooms. I've got some green lentils that are cooked there. Potatoes, I'm going to chop them in a moment. I don't want them to go brown. Pasta, and I'm using a little bit of farfalle, rice, a little bit of basmati. We're going to chuck both those in. It's going to really sort of bulk it out and give it a lovely flavour. Nice tablespoon of chopped garlic, 2 teaspoons of thyme. That's what I'm using today. You could use a different herb if you wanted. Now look, you can really play around with the amounts. These are basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're about equal amounts, but yeah, play around with the amounts that you want. And also, like I say, I'm using lentils, but put some red kidney beans in, or some chickpeas in, or something like that, another bean or something like that. That's about it. It's very simple. Let's get back to the cooker, and I'm just going to finish sorting out my chicken. In fact, before we get back to the cooker, let me show you what's happened here. So that's all the liquid, the stock separated. There's all the chicken meat off of the bones. And like I say, I've kept the skin. I like the skin in my soup. You don't have to do that if you don't want. And here's my chicken bones. You can get rid of them, throw them away. In my case, my cats are going to love those. Right, now we are ready for the cooker. Okay, so we're back in our empty pots. I've cleaned that, and we've got a little bit more sunflower oil in there. Now we're armed to the teeth here with all our ingredients now. So here we go. Very simple. In goes the onion, the celery, the carrots. They're all kind of cut about the same. The potato. We're going to add that little bit of thyme. That's what I'm using today. Use something else if you want. We're also going to drop in now a nice hefty tablespoon of garlic. To that, we're going to drop in that little bit of pasta of your choice. Little bit of rice. Really kind of bulks it out nicely. We're going to add salt. We're going to add some black pepper. And we're on a fairly lively heat, above medium heat. We're going to go for about 4 to 5 minutes. Give it a stir fairly often. So this is coming together beautifully. I'm now going to add my mushrooms. And again, if you want to put some zucchini in here or something like that, some canned corn or something. I'm going to add my cooked lentils. And again, any type of bean that you want. The beans, the pasta and the rice are really going to kind of bulk it out and give it some body. The vegetables are going to do the goodness. The chicken is the big treat. Now we're going to add that 1 can of tomatoes. That was a plum whole can, just roughly chop that. And again, about another 5 minutes or so. Stay on this high heat, stirring often. This is going to be delightful. So pretty much the final stage now. Let's get in all of our chicken. Give that a little mix. We're going to grab our stock. We're going to pour that in. We're going to get the heat to medium. We're going to put a lid on that. No need to touch it. Walk away, make yourself a cup of tea, come back in about 10 minutes. Okay, off goes the heat. Off comes the lid. Let me get some steam out of there. I don't want to get it on the camera. And we've got ourselves a fantastic soup there. I mean, that is delicious. Check that for seasoning. You might want to put a bit more salt or pepper in it. Let me get that in a bowl. That is wonderful. Thank you very much for taking time to watch our cooking videos. Hope you enjoyed them. Lots going on. We've got a new vegan channel, which we're trying to promote at the moment. Just 100% vegan, so please check that out. Chef June has started his own Filipino cooking channel. He's still going to be appearing here with me on How to Cook Great, but he started his own one. And we've got Rahel, who's doing great stuff on her Amharic or Ethiopian cooking channel. So if you're into either of those things or those 3 things, please check them out. The links might pop up here or they'll be down below. If you'd like to support the channel, which I really do hope you do, you can by buying us a cup of coffee. It's going to cost you a couple of dollars. Just follow the link, PayPal or whatever it is. Really, really would help us if you do that. I think that's about it. We're doing fine. We hope you're well. Subscribe to us. That helps us out a lot. Give us a thumbs up. We do like that. And more importantly, please do leave us a comment. We do like to hear from you and see what you're up to. That's it. Be safe. Be well. We'll see you soon. Lots of love.